Hey Scorpio, how are you doing? This reading is for Scorpio for the second half of October. Mid-month reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Scorpios? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy was coming towards you. The Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. Okay, Scorpio, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is about hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone and setting yourself free from some kind of disappointing situation. As you can see, this could be like a breakup, but I'm also getting like a break free because in your focus is emotionally purging a lot. So this could be purging old emotions, old baggage, clutter, habits, and succeeding. So there is something about you becoming very successful and allowing yourself to put yourself out there. So promoting yourself or taking some kind of action. This can also be a raise or a promotion. So if you're getting some kind of raise or promotion, yeah, it would be sad to leave some kind of situation behind, but there's something about you being in pursuit of something better because you know, your intuition knows that there's something better. So whatever you needed to know in some kind of circumstance or situation, it means close out this chapter. Cycle is complete. Complete cycle, complete chapter. And something about feeling proud of who you are. Like keep your head held high, especially with that Six of Wands. I'm also getting somebody's pride and ego might have got the best of them and some kind of circumstance or situation. And that's on them. That's not you. And the Hierophant, Major Arcana 4, Taurus. There's something about being awarded or feeling appreciated in some kind of group, club, organization. I'm also getting something you're committed to succeeding, like I'm in it to win it. Or there is something about freedom from some kind of rigidity, stubbornness, abuse of power, and setting yourself free. I'm getting a level of, I want more freedom, I want more flexibility, but it has to go through some kind of dip before you get what it is that you want. So I'm getting like a dip, but that can also be like a dip in your mood, or there's something about looking at the emotional baggage, because this could be like, I'm trying to run away and escape from some kind of certain situation or relationship. What is this Three of Swords? Three Swords, yes, sadness. You know, maybe you need to go somewhere, have a big old ugly cry, let it out. Your body will thank you. Your soul will thank you. What is this Three Swords? And the Devil. Feeling trapped in a box. But I'm also getting something about the Devil is like temptation has tested you, or somebody around you, or Scorpio, you've gone through an emotional cycle where you're almost addicted to the pain. So the pain of feeling pain is familiar, so it's comfortable. But how do we get out of the Devil energy? There's something about the shadow, or you do have a person around you who is mirroring back to you something, but it might be their behavior and not yours. So make sure you're not absorbing other people's behaviors. Because I'm getting like the 3 stars here. Something about 3 stars. If it's out of 5 stars, this was half-assed. So there's something about the 3 and the 3. So this could be like a third party situation. This could be an external environment. That could be something about, control, abuse of power, rigidity, micromanaging in some kind of dynamic. Or there is an element of a heartbroken father. Something about a heartbroken father. But this is definitely something about codependency, abandonment issues, scarcity in finances, whatever, this low vibrational energy. So there's something about low vibe versus emotionally purging from a situation. I'm also getting something about drinking, materialism, workaholic syndrome. Watch your energy. If you're feeling bread out of bushy tail, take that action. But I'm in it to win it. Something about tradition too. Oh, what's best for the family? But what is best for you? What is best for you here? That can also be government, federal, insurance company, whatever here. What is this 8 of Cups? And the 7 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Deceit, betrayal. And 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords together is the 10 of Swords. It means this is a dead end. This is an impasse. But how do I get out of this trap or this mindset? I'm also getting ruminating or marinating in some kind of circumstance or situation. Give yourself permission to emotionally detach. This is also about escapism or avoiding. So ignoring the problem altogether is going to keep you in this toxic cycle. If there is an element of you strategizing and being very strategic of I'm in it to win it, I'm going to commit to myself. And this is also an energy of sloppy thinking or mixed feelings. Liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Something that's robbing your time, money, and energy. So take a look, take a step back, because it's always about you. It's never about another person. What am I focused on right now, and is this helpful? Because in the blocked and challenged position is the 2 of Wands. There's no plans going forward. So some of you need to go back to the drawing board instead of just winging something, needing to go back and prepare, make a plan. If there was any kind of plan for an element here, there's no plans going forth. So you might as well start building somewhere else. So this could be an energy of embarrassment, or somebody is really embarrassed of, alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction. But I'm also getting addicted to toxicity, addicted to drama, addicted to heartbreak, addicted to what? And that could also be you looking at that of being why do I keep attracting in, heartbroken people? Is it me that's actually empty inside, right? So right here, it's can I purge these old emotions or these old behaviors, these old patterns, these old people? Are they working for me? But the fear and codependency and the scarcity of what if nothing new comes in? But what if it does? It's a need for you to trust your gut feelings. Because the 7 of Swords could be liar, cheater, stealer, thief, or somebody that's robbing your time, money, and energy, thieving your ideas, whatever here. And right here, this is keys open new doors, but there's a blockage. So what is the blockage? Is it sloppy thinking? This is a need for you to get more prepared. Get your ducks in a row. So you're in it to win it. Or you're freeing yourself up from some kind of bondage, whatever this bondage is. This could also be, like I said, the hierarchy, the abuse of power, the control. What is this 2 of Wands in the blocked and challenged position? And the 8 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 8 of Swords is self-imposed prison. It's only seeing something black and white. But what if you expanded your mind beyond the black and white? What if you thought a new thought? What if you think a new thought here, Scorpio? Eight of Swords is also, I'm limited, I'm stuck. This is self-imposed prison. Feeling like you're stuck, tied, trapped in a situation, but you're not. Thoughts are just thoughts. But how does it actually make you feel? So when you're in a dynamic or talking to a person, how does it make you feel? Do you feel uplifted? Do you feel supported? Do you feel like you're walking on eggshells? So there's no plans going forward as there's some kind of prisoner. I'm also getting something is the mind. So you have the power. Go back to the sloppy thinking right here. This is my sloppy thinking. A need for you to get a better handle on, I'm taking power and control of my own thoughts. This is my boundary. This is also teacher-student learning. This could be a mentor, a teacher, a counselor, a guide. What am I learning in this circumstance about myself? So the High Priestess, secrecy, mystery. This could also be deceptive behavior and mental health, ill health, depression. Maybe there's somebody in your environment. It's almost like shake a paw, but you don't want to shake this person's hand. Need something about shaking something else. Shaking something out. What is this High Priestess? This is also divine feminine energy. It's about tapping into your intuition. Observing. Something about observation. You're just going to watch. And the 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 10 of Wands is feeling overworked and underappreciated. I'm also getting an element of not all these burdens or these thoughts that you think are actually helpful for you. So the actual blockage is the thoughts and the patterns of like thinking the same thought over and over and over again of, oh my God, everybody in my environment is toxic. They're not, right? That's a deceptive behavior. It's just these old emotions that need to be purged out, or a person, a situation, whatever. And it's like, I'm trapped in a box. I'm trapped in a box for life, but you're not. There's some kind of element of like toxic masculinity or something. And this is like feminine energy. But the 10 of Wands is about a frustrating one-sided dynamic, frustrating one-sided situation. Not my monkeys, not my circus. That's all you have to say. I'm in it to win it. Okay, so 6 of Wands. Setting yourself free from some kind of like commitment, connection, whatever this is. Government, federal, notary public, insurance company. Maybe your insurance company is really high. Well, how can you detach and instead of avoiding the problem, take action? And you're like, yeah, but I'm afraid because of I have to, it almost feels like you have to hurt a situation, or this person is going to be really hurt by you. Like this is a bruised ego. Maybe that this is somebody who is going to have a bruised ego, but is it what is best for you? What is best for you here? So this is also wanting attention. Somebody is an attention seeker. Somebody also wants your undivided attention. If you don't give it to them, then, you know, maybe they do put on some tears or whip up tears or something. There's just something there. It's too much work. And the Hangman. And that's the kicker here, Scorpio. It's about pause, breathe, and gain a new perspective. It means a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding commitments and relationships so that you can be successful. I'm also getting about a sacrifice. What do I need to sacrifice and let go in order to have something? Or is this dragging on and dragging out? I'm also getting this is an energetic leech. This is somebody who is energetically dragging out something on purpose. And that could be you, could be another person. What is this Three of Swords and Devil? Somebody here wants you to shake their hand, or because I'm getting these three elements networking. Like somebody wants to network with you, but there's a tactic behind it. Could be something about a person has a hidden motive or an agenda to keep you in this low vibrational energy. Like, stoop to my level, Scorpio, because I feel empty in a place of disaster in my life. You're not going to do that, because that's deceptive towards yourself. You need to get away from the environment or a person here, or just a thought pattern. And the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles is asking you to proceed with caution. Think twice, cut once. It means think for yourself. It is not selfish to think for yourself. And the Knight of Pentacles is usually about loyalty and diligence. Your right-hand man, your right-hand woman, but I'm getting something about the workaholic syndrome. Like, workaholic syndrome is leading to the detriment of your own health. And there's something about escapism or trying to run away from these feelings. This is old emotional baggage that still needs to be purged. So running away from the problem won't solve the problem. That's why this heaviness is here. I'm also receiving some kind of heavy download or guidance. Could be just this reading. Knight of Pentacles is also, is this a good investment for me? Is this a good investment for me? Because the Devil is attached to it and a Three of Swords, which means networking with somebody who might be, you know, superficial. It might be somebody who has underlining codependency or scarcity in finances. There's just something about it. Something here very slow moving. Or maybe that's what's getting the best of you. Something is so slow that you think something is wrong. Knight of Pentacles is the one that makes it over the finish line. So it feels like finish what you have started instead of trying to escape it or run away from it. Because if you try to escape an old relationship that you haven't purged, yeah, you're going to feel stuck. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. But I'm also getting somebody around you feels this. So it's like, you know that this person in the environment, whether that this is your best friend, whether this is your family member, you know that they're stuck in a rut. But there's something about a need for you to, this is like learning how to think outside the box to get this victory. Could be definitely dealing with a Pisces, Gemini, Taurus. And the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And again, this energy is going to be your best friend. Page of Pentacles is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also unstable curiosity. It means study, research, digging up the dirt, taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills. This is about you developing something new in your life to get a different result. It doesn't matter what it is. That could be joining yoga, learning how to meal prep, whatever this is. A new study, a new task, a new hobby, a new discipline. Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. I'm also getting something about teacher-student learning. So there's something about a course or a class, and maybe there has been a delay on this course and class that you do want to upgrade your skills. That also could be going back to school, or there's a level of you are going to be novice in some kind of new area. And yes, that's scary. but needing to get more organized to be able to do this, or learning how to be a better organizer. And it could just be your sloppy thinking or a person around you. This is also my breadcrumber. So somebody comes in and is offering you breadcrumbs. Page of Pentacles is also my soul is desiring what? This is my soul longing and desiring for growth. But the only way that you're going to get the growth is by going somewhere, detaching, or doing something on your own for yourself. And there's strategy behind it. You're being quiet about this walking away. What is this Two of Wands? So, the blockage is a limitation. And maybe this has something to do with like a limitation in your health. So there's, maybe you need to talk to a different doctor. So right here, that would be you taking action and doing your research. Find a different doctor. I'm also getting something, if this work commitment relationship, it's like you've been stringing this along, or this person's stringing you along, false hope, false whatever. You've been putting this person on a pedestal, kissing this boss's ass, whatever here. It's still going to lead to the same results. It's going to lead to some kind of disappointment or heavy one-sided dynamic. What is this Two of Wands and Eight of Swords? Plans are like in the mud, or somebody is stuck in the mud. Like there's tires. This person's having a hard time gaining a new perspective around control, ego, power. I'm also getting like jealousy, envy. So maybe that's why you're quiet around this person. And the Chariot. Yes. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. Can also be something about mother, father. So doing something traditional because this is your upbringing. But you just have to recognize, is this for me? Is this who I am? And this Chariot is like plans not going forward. Somebody here is not getting the victory. I'm also getting like fight, flight, or freeze mode. Because the Chariot is about stay on task and laser focus. But the stay on task and laser focus is ruminating in some kind of thought pattern. So therefore, it's like you can't get past this blockage. It's mind over matter. You can have this victory. I'm also getting like a person who has pulled back their emotions, but they pulled back their emotions on purpose for you to chase them. Breadcrumbs. So if you have pulled back your energy because this is your strategy on getting this person to react, there's a manipulation here. Seven of Swords can also be something about having a hidden agenda or a motive. It means, what can I do to get this person to react, to get what I want? It's based on transaction and manipulation. It's not based on unconditional love. And that can be you or another person in the environment. I'm also getting like car salesman. Somebody here talks a big story, but their words and actions are just shit. And I'm not going to lie. It's shit. So High Priestess, 10 of Wands. There's some kind of heavy download. I'm also getting something about secrecy, deceptive behavior, because this is a secret. So either you know something, or it's not my circus, not my monkeys. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And the Seven of Cups. Heavy daydreaming, heavy fantasy. This could also be somebody here who like heavily fantasizes and daydreams of connecting with you. Or there's distance. There's something about like needing to distance yourself from some kind of environment. whatever kind of environment, and you've been delaying this, you've been procrastinating on it, you've been avoiding on getting something started, something new. And I know, because it's so uncomfortable, but this is where the greatest growth lies. Something about slow, slow, slow. And somebody right here is like, boom, pulled back to some kind of emotions, but they've done it manipulatively so that you chase them. But here with the High Priestess, Cancerian energy, Pisces energy, Sag energy, this is Scorpionic energy. Look at the vending machine. Take a good look at this vending machine, because not everything in the vending machine is glittery and golden. This is also heavy fantasy, heavy limerence, heavy procrastination. And it could be a person in your external environment that's really struggling with this. And you might just have to watch them, help them in a way where you're not feeling burnt out or absorbing their energy. Yeah, and then you have the Four of Wands, your foundation and stability. I feel like this element might be closer to home. Like it could be your neighbor, it could be anything. Cousin. So observe the vending machine. So if you're going to a vending machine here, Scorpio, and let's just say that, you know, you've been slipping on your diet. My friend and I have been talking about how we've been slipping on, I've been slipping actually on walking. I am a consistent walker. So I walk every single day for 30 minutes. I know it boosts my, you know, good hormones when I do my walking, but I've been slipping lately. So there is something about having more discipline on the slippage. Like, where are you slipping in your routines or some kind of goal that you want to achieve? And just know the hardest part of the journey is getting started. The hardest part of the journey is getting it started, getting the ball rolling. Cocoon of white light, rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. Understand oneness. It means understanding yourself better, like the oneness of yourself, but understanding love. Rest in perfect love, like you are love. Caring community. Participate and belong. Enrich your life. But there's something about like, I don't trust this person. I can't trust this person. Okay, well, get away from this environment. Stop talking about the problem and just get away from these people. And you're like, well, I can't because, you know, I have to be cautious about, you know, there's something about being cautious and tiptoeing, like pussyfooting around a person. It's not the funnest energy. It's something about father and mother. I am presence. And that's where the greatest magic lies, in the present moment. So if you're looking at a past situation, living in the past is depression. Living in the future is worry and anxiety. Worrying that you're not going to have something. Worrying about, you know, what if, worst case scenario. I am present. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. That might be the thing. Maybe you feel like you can't be who you are. Maybe you've been fantasizing, dreaming about becoming a Reiki healer or a tarot reader or, you know, some kind of like truth teller. I don't know what this is. But you feel like it's more a burden or somebody, you feel like it's more a dream, but it could actually be a reality if you take action. The hardest part is to get started. Enter the magic. Live in the now. Seize the moment. Are you living in the now? Are you living in the now? That's all you have to ask yourself. Are my thoughts that I'm thinking right now, is this me being present? So when you're in an interaction with a person, are you being present or are you thinking about something else? So healing something, healing the past as well, or just a different focus. You need a different focus. You need a different outlet. I don't care what you do with that Page of Pentacles, taking piano lessons, learning how to meal prep. And something about the cocoon, look at rest in perfect love, understanding oneness. And this says pregnancy. There also could be like a dynamic where you see a person as a perfect partner or somebody here. The reason, there's something about pregnancy, about giving birth to your dreams as well. I'm also getting something about you're on the fence about wanting children as well. Pregnancy and long hair. So are you comparing your life to another person's life? Okay. So like if your best friend is pregnant or, you know, your cousin, and maybe your cousin's like 10 years younger than you and you're thinking like, oh, I'm so behind. I'm so this, I'm so that. Don't discourage yourself or deceive yourself. Oval face. I'm also getting something, if somebody is pregnant, you should be grateful for this person to be pregnant, because I'm getting something about maybe you coming in their position. So you're stepping in for this person's position while they're on mat leave. So tall, stand tall. Remember I was saying, shoulders back, stand tall, be proud of who you are, and caring community, and be present. That's where the greatest magic is. And piercings. Somebody tall with piercings, oval face, long hair, and pregnancy, or pregnant. And yes, very young. I'm also getting something about maybe you work with youths, like youth pregnancy or something like that as well. Or like the dynamic I was saying to you. Maybe your cousin's like 22 years old and you're looking at your cousin and you're like, wow, I'm so behind in life. I'm so this, I'm so that. This is what's keeping you stuck from claiming that victory that you want. Take a look at this vending machine. Because this is about fantasizing, daydreaming, and, you know, limerence of what it is that you want. But the procrastination is so high, either on a person's end or yours. Maybe this person's like fantasizing, daydreaming of like wanting a baby with you. But maybe that's not something that you want. And you've been dragging this out and needing to just to have the conversation. Like stop dragging it on. Be like, nope, I don't want kids. But then again, there's something about codependency in a relationship or scarcity of being alone. And Beetle, good fortune. Fortune favors the brave. Taking bold, brave action. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Shield, you need to defend yourself because it says emotionally secure, loving family. And this could be a love relationship with work colleagues. This could be, you know, because it's a general reading. This could be your best friend. This could be your cousin. Could be your uncle. It's just an influence around you. This person is stuck in some kind of like heartbreak or familiarity. Something here is familiar or addicted to sickness, addicted to patterns, addicted to toxicity, addicted to superficiality. Could also be something about drinking or recreational drugs, whatever here. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. And then you have good fortune. Shield, you need to defend yourself. So defend your position. Stand up for what you want and what you believe in. And wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So what is it that you want? Maybe this person is going for the same promotion, but you can still apply for it. And you're like, yeah, but you know what? I'm not qualified. They'll train you on the job. Just go and apply. Hammock, taking a vacation, either physically or mentally. Yeah. And you might just need to check out for a little while. Maybe this is your strategy. Maybe you're playing hooky from work and you need to, because the all work and no play is making you, Johnny, a dull boy. So Scorpio, and go back to the vending machine. Take a really good look at this vending machine. Not everything in the vending machine is good for you. So there's a bunch of chocolate bars, or you can eat the fruits and vegetables. It's your choice. You have free will and choice of what you want to do, because it's your life. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Scorpio, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.